Welcome back, viewers, to the 10 Facts with A.B.E Channel. Today, we invite you to step into the realm of nightmares as we delve into the chilling stories behind 10 of the scariest haunted houses in the world. Brace yourselves as we uncover the mysteries and terrors that await within these infamous dwellings. Let's begin our bone-chilling journey. Fact 1. The Amityville House. The story begins on November 13, 1974, when Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family at the house. He later claimed that voices in the house compelled him to commit the murders. DeFeo was convicted of the crimes and is serving a life sentence. After the DeFeo murders, the house was sold to George and Kathy Lutz in December 1975. The Lutzes claimed to have experienced a series of disturbing and supernatural events during their 28 days in the house. These events included strange odors, cold spots, mysterious sounds, and sightings of paranormal entities. Fact 2. The Borley Rectory in England. Borley Rectory was a Victorian mansion located in the village of Borley, Essex, England. It was built in 1863 on the site of an earlier rectory. The first reported paranormal occurrences at Borley Rectory date back to the late 19th century. The house gained widespread attention in the 1920s and 1930s due to the claims made by the residents. The first reported paranormal incidents involved Reverend Henry Bull. The reports included sightings of ghostly figures and unexplained footsteps. In the early 20th century, the Foister family moved into the rectory. They reported various paranormal phenomena, including strange sounds, objects moving on their own, and mysterious writing appearing on the walls. The most extensive investigations into Borley Rectory were conducted by paranormal investigator Harry Price in the 1930s. Price documented a wide range of phenomena, including ghostly apparitions, mysterious footsteps, and messages written on the walls. His investigations were detailed in his book, The Most Haunted House in England. Fact 3. The Sallie House in Atchison, Kansas. The most well-known aspect of the Sallie House haunting is the story of Sally, a young girl who is believed to have lived in the house in the early 1900s. According to the legend, Sally experienced a medical emergency and died during surgery in the house. Reports of paranormal activity in the Sallie House include sightings of apparitions, unexplained noises, and objects moving on their own. Many claim to have experienced a feeling of unease or being watched. Some visitors and paranormal investigators have reported encountering the spirit of a young girl resembling the description of Sally. Others claim to have experienced more malevolent entities. The legend of the Sallie House and the reported hauntings have contributed to its status as a place of interest for those intrigued by the supernatural. Whether one believes in the paranormal or approaches the stories with skepticism, the Sallie House remains a part of the rich tapestry of haunted locations in American folklore. Fact 4. The Monte Cristo Homestead in Junee, Australia. The Monte Cristo Homestead was built in 1884 by Christopher William Crawley. The Crawley family lived in the homestead for many years. The family experienced tragedies, including the death of a child who fell down the stairs and the death of a maid who fell from the balcony. These events, along with other family tragedies, have contributed to the rumored haunting of the homestead. Paranormal investigators have conducted studies and investigations at the Monte Cristo homestead. Some claim to have captured electronic voice phenomena, EVP, and experienced strange occurrences during their visits. Visitors and residents have reported various paranormal claims, including the sensation of being touched, cold spots, and encounters with ghostly apparitions. The history of tragic events associated with the homestead contributes to the belief that it is haunted. Fact 5. The LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans. Delphine LaLaurie was a prominent socialite in New Orleans society. However, behind closed doors, she was harboring dark secrets. In 1834, a fire broke out at the mansion, leading to the discovery of shocking and horrifying conditions within. When the fire was extinguished, authorities found slaves who had been brutally abused, tortured, and subjected to inhumane conditions in the attic of the mansion. Reports described gruesome mutilations, starvation, and evidence of medical experiments. Over the years, the LaLaurie mansion gained a reputation for being haunted. Local legends and ghost stories surrounding the mansion proliferated, fueled by its dark history. Fact 6. The Whaley House in San Diego, California. The Whaley House, located in Old Town San Diego, is a historic Greek Revival-style residence built by Thomas Whaley in 1857. It served as the Whaley family home and also housed various businesses, including a general store, courthouse, and theater. The Whaley family experienced several tragedies within the house. The property was built on the site of a former gallows, and it is said that the ghost of Yankee Jim Robinson, a man executed there, haunts the premises. The Whaley family also faced personal losses, including the suicide of their. The reported ghosts include Thomas Whaley, his wife Anna Whaley, and their daughter Violet. Witnesses claim to have seen figures dressed in period clothing, heard footsteps, and experienced other inexplicable phenomena. Fact 7. The ancient Ram Inn in Gloucestershire, England. According to local legends, the site of the ancient Ram Inn was once used as a pagan burial ground. Some claim that the inn was built on top of ancient burial chambers, adding an element of mystery and supernatural lore. The bishop's room at the ancient Ram Inn is often highlighted in paranormal accounts. It is said to be a particularly active and eerie space, with claims of ghostly figures, temperature fluctuations, and feelings of intense energy. Some stories associated with the ancient Ram Inn involve accusations of witchcraft and the persecution of alleged witches. It is claimed that the inn's location was connected to witch trials, and the paranormal activity is sometimes attributed to the spirits of those who may have suffered there. Despite its haunted reputation, efforts have been made to preserve the ancient Ram Inn as a historic building. The inn has changed hands over the years, and its preservation is considered important for its historical and architectural significance. Fact 8. The Myrtles Plantation in St. One of the most famous legends associated with the Myrtles involves a slave named Chloe. According to the legend, Chloe was a slave who had her earlobe cut off as punishment. In an attempt to regain favor, she poisoned a birthday cake, unintentionally causing the death of Sarah Woodruff and her 2 children. Some visitors have reported seeing the apparition of a woman believed to be Chloe. She is said to appear wearing a turban to conceal the missing earlobe. Another tragic tale associated with the Myrtles involves the death of William Drew Winter. He was shot on the front porch of the house and reportedly staggered into the house before succumbing to his injuries. Some believe his spirit lingers in the house. The Myrtles is home to a reputedly haunted mirror. Legend has it that spirits of the deceased, including Sarah Woodruff and her children, appear in the mirror's reflection. Fact 9. The Château de Brissac in Brissac-Quinsay, France. The chateau is infamous for a tragic event that occurred in the 15th century. It is said that Jacques de Brézé discovered his wife, Charlotte, in a compromising situation with another man. In a fit of rage, he killed both of them. The ghost of Charlotte is often referred to as the Green Lady, due to the color of the gown she is said to wear. Some claim to have seen her wandering the halls of the chateau. The Château de Brissac's blend of history and haunted lore makes it a captivating destination for those interested in both architectural beauty and the supernatural. Whether one is exploring its ornate rooms or listening to tales of its spectral residents, the chateau offers a unique and atmospheric experience. Fact 10. The Franklin Castle in Cleveland, Ohio. Franklin Castle was built in the 1880s by Hannes Tiedemann, a German immigrant and wealthy banker. The mansion is known for its Victorian architecture, including turrets, balconies, and stone carvings. The Tiedemann family experienced several tragedies, including the deaths of several children. It is said that the family lost 4 children, which contributed to the dark and mysterious atmosphere surrounding the castle. Legends and stories about the Tiedemann family's tragedies and the supposed dark history of the mansion have added to its haunted reputation. Some tales suggest that secret rooms were used for illicit or occult activities. In the late 20th century, Franklin Castle underwent renovations and restoration efforts. Owners during this period reported experiencing paranormal phenomena, further adding to the lore surrounding the mansion. Thank you for joining us on this spine-tingling exploration with the 10 Facts with A.B.E Channel. Stay tuned for more hair-raising discoveries and tales of the supernatural that will keep you on the edge of your seat.